My name is Mike Petro. I'm Vice President for Business and Government Policy for the Committee for Economic Development. And on behalf of Charlie Cobb, our President, and our trustees from across the country, we want to welcome you, and also welcome you here at the Press Club, but also those who are streaming online from across the country. This event, CED's Human Capital and Education Luncheon and webinar this afternoon, we're really excited about. Before we get started, I wanted to thank the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation for their support. They've been supporting us in various enterprises around education reform, and without their support, we really couldn't have done this event today. I also want to thank Tom Payzant for braving the weather. I guess it snowed in Boston yesterday, for coming out for this event. Those online who may be in Austin would remember that we had Tom featured at an event that we hosted with the Austin Chamber of Commerce and IBM back, I believe it was in September. And so we're glad we could get you to come out and chat with us again today. The Committee for Economic Development is a business-led, nonpartisan public policy organization. We're comprised of over 200 business leaders and some university presidents. We have almost a 70-year history of engaging in public policy, domestic and foreign policy. Education issues has been at the heart of many of our activities, and so I think it's only fitting today that we talk to you about this topic today. CED trustees were drawn to the subject of human capital policy in K through 12 education because as business leaders, our trustees know from experience how crucial talented employees are to the success of our enterprises. In 2009, CED released Teacher Compensation and Teacher Quality, an in-depth investigation into the compensation component of a larger reform effort that we believe should take place in districts across the country. My colleague Janet Hansen, our Director of Education Studies, is here, and she will give some more in-depth comments about our policy study. Janet will speak after Dr. Payzant. Since that report's release, we've been working in two states primarily, in Texas and Tennessee, to get business people more engaged in a discussion about education's human capital challenges and to connect local leaders struggling with these challenges with groups across the country who have made some progress in reforming their systems. Which brings me to why I'm happy to introduce Dr. Payzant, and he will be here to impart some of his wisdom to this national audience that we've assembled today. Tom Payzant is a professor of practice at the Harvard Graduate School of Education and author of the new book, Urban School Leadership, which is right up here. It's a terrific book. And as many of you know, he served as the superintendent of the Boston Public Schools from 1995 until 2006, and has served as superintendent of schools in San Diego, Oklahoma City, Eugene, Oregon, in Pennsylvania as well. Over the past decade, Dr. Payzant has led a number of significant systemic reform efforts that have helped narrow the achievement gap and increase student performance on both the state and national assessment exams. And his work has been recognized by educators at the regional and national level. Dr. Payzant, I'm honored to have you here again, and I hope you can come up and give us your wisdom. Thank you so much.